Hare Krishna. Murali Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, you can continue today until 7:30. I will join tomorrow only.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hare Hare.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirahe Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatiruttamashloke Bhaktirbhavati Naishtaki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमा ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशितारिणे नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So we are reading from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Canto 4, chapter number 18, Pṛthu Maharaj milks the earth planet by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we are at the verse number 18. We'll read this. Vatsena pitaroryanma anna kavya kshira madhukshata amabhatre mahabhaga shraddhaya shraddha devata. Yes, translation.
The fortunate inhabitants of Pitraloka, who preside over the funeral ceremonies, made Aryama into a calf. With great faith, they milked Kavya, food offered to the ancestors, into an unbaked earthen pot. Purport. In Bhagavad Gita 9.25, it is said, Pitrun yanti pitruvrtaha. Those who are interested in family welfare are called pitruvrtaha. There is a planet called Pitraloka, and the predominating deity of that planet is called Aryama. He is somewhat of a demigod, and by satisfying him, one can help ghostly family members develop a gross body. Those who are very sinful and attached to their family, house, village, or country do not receive a gross body made of material elements, but remain in a subtle body composed of mind, ego, and intelligence. Those who live in such subtle bodies are called ghosts. This ghostly position is very painful because a ghost has intelligence, mind, and ego and wants to enjoy material life, but because he does not have a gross material body, he can only create disturbances for want of material satisfaction. It is the duty of family members, especially the son, to offer oblations to the demigod Aryama or to Lord Vishnu. From time immemorial in India, the son of a dead man goes to Gaya and at a Vishnu temple there offers oblations for the benefit of his ghostly father. It is not that everyone's father becomes a ghost, but the oblations of Pinda are offered to the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu so that if a family member happens to become a ghost, he will be favored with a gross body. However, if one is habituated to taking the prasada of Lord Vishnu, there is no chance of his becoming a ghost or anything lower than a human being. In Vedic civilization, there is a performance called Shraddha, by which food is offered with faith and devotion. If one offers oblations with faith and devotion, either to the lotus feet of the Lord Vishnu or to his representative in Pitraloka, Aryama, one's forefathers will attain material bodies to enjoy whatever material enjoyment is due them. In other words, they do not have to become ghosts. Hare Krishna.
Yes. So, inhabitants of Pitraloka who preside over the funeral ceremonies made Aryama into a calf. Now, this Aryama became a calf, and with great faith they milked the Kavya, again Dharani Mata, would offer to the ancestors into an unbaked earthen pot. So in purport, Srila Prabhupada is mentioning about Bhagavad Gita verse number 9.25. Yanti deva vrata devan pitru yanti pitru vrataha bhutani yanti bhuteja yanti madhya jinomipam imam. So those who are interested in family welfare are called the pitru vrataha. So Prabhupada is explaining here about the pitru lokas whose family members who are become maybe they are not getting the gross body and they are in a ghostly form. So at the Shraddha ceremony, this is Indian tradition that in the Shraddha ceremony we have to give at least prasadam offered to the Lord to this through this Aryama, so that they will get the at least any body not lower than the human form of life. So we will go ahead. Text 19. प्रकल्प्य वत्सं कपिलं सिद्धा संकल्पनामयीं सिद्धिं नभसि विद्यां च ये च विद्याधराय दया. Translation.
Translation. After this, the inhabitants of Siddhaloka as well as the inhabitants of Vidyadhara Loka transformed the great sages Kapila into a calf, and making the whole sky into a pot, they milked out specific yogic mystic powers, beginning with anima. Indeed, the inhabitants of Vidyadhara Loka acquired the art of flying in the sky. Purport: the inhabitants of both Siddhaloka and Vidyadhara Loka are naturally endowed with mystic yogic powers, by which they not only can fly in outer space without a vehicle, but can also fly from one planet to another simply by exerting their will. Just as fish can swim within water, the residents of Vidyadhara Loka can swim in the ocean of air. As far as the inhabitants of Siddhaloka are concerned, they are endowed with mystic powers, with all mystic powers. The yogis in this planet practice eightfold yogic mysticism, namely yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahar, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. By regularly practicing the yogic processes one after another, yogis attain various perfections. They can become smaller than the smallest, heavier than the heaviest, etc. They can even manufacture a planet, get whatever they like, and control whatever they want, whatever man they want. All residents of Siddhaloka are naturally endowed with these mystic yogic powers. It is certainly a very wonderful thing that we see a person on this planet flying in the sky without a vehicle. But in Vidyadhara Loka, such a flying is commonplace as bird flying in the sky. Similarly, in Siddhaloka, all the inhabitants are great yogis, perfect in mystic powers. The name Kapila Muni is significant in this verse because he was an expounder of Sankhya philosophical system, and his father Kardama Muni was a great yogi and mystic. Indeed, Kardama Muni prepared a great airplane which was as large as a small town and had various gardens, palatial buildings, servants and maidservants. With all this paraphernalia, Kapil Deva's mother Devahuti and his father Kardama Muni traveled all over the universe and visited different planets. Hare Krishna.
Yes. So after Aryama, now inhabitants of Siddhaloka and Vidyadharloka transformed the great sage Kapila into the calf, and sky became a pot, and now they are milking the specific yogic mystic powers, beginning from the Anima, Laghima, Mahima, like that, 8 mystic powers. So in purport, Srila Prabhupada is mentioning about the inhabitants of Siddhaloka and Vidyadharaloka. They are naturally endowed with the mystic yogic powers. They can fly in the sky. So, and in the yogic, eightfold yogic mysticism like Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pratyahara. And here, Prabhupada is mentioning about the name of Kapila Muni, who is the expounder of the Sankhya philosophy. And his father is Kardam Muni and Devavati, parents. They were having the same planet, like airplane and like a small town. They were flying everywhere. So Kapila Muni became a calf here. So we will read one more verse. Text 20. Anne cha mayino mayam antardhanadbhutatmanam mayam prakalpya vatsante dudhudharana mayim. Translation.
Translation. Others also, the inhabitants of planets known as Loka, made the demon Maya into a calf, and they milked out mystic powers by which one can disappear immediately from another's vision and appear again in a different form. Purport. It is said that the inhabitants of Loka can perform many wonderful mystic demonstrations. In other words, they can exhibit as many wonderful things as one can imagine. The inhabitants of this planet can do whatever they like or whatever they imagine. Such powers are also mystic powers. The possession of such mystic power is called isita. The demons generally learn such mystic powers by the practice of yoga. In the Dashama Skanda, 10th canto of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, there is a vivid description of how the demons appear before Krishna in various wonderful forms. For instance, Bakasura appeared before Krishna and his cowherd boyfriends as a gigantic crane. While present on this planet, Lord Krishna had to fight with many demons who could exhibit this wonderful mystic powers of Loka. Although the inhabitants of Loka are naturally endowed with such powers, one can attain these powers on this planet by performing different yogic practices. Hare Krishna.
Yes. So now inhabitants of the planet of Loka and met the demon Maya demon into the calf, and they were milking the Dharani Mata for the mystic powers by which one can disappear immediately from another's vision and appear again in a different place or different form. So in purport, Srila Prabhupada is mentioning about the Lokas is having wonderful mystic demonstration. They are having mystic powers. And the same mystic powers Lord Krishna was having while he was fighting with the different demons in his Lila. So it is also mentioned here. Okay, so we will conclude here and continue tomorrow. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Krishna.